NBC 15 News starts now.
What a sight along the coastline. Fortunes and futures destroyed.
More live in-depth hurricane coverage straight ahead. Hello everyone, I'm Kelly Foster.
And I'm Mike Rush. Thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight, people affected by Ivan are assessing the damage and deciding what to do next.
NBC's Kristen Dahlgren is live now from Perdido Key, Florida, where a lot of the damage is. Good afternoon, Kristen.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you. As we get a closer look today, though, the destruction here is absolutely daunting. Homes, as you can see, have been left in splinters. Everything from inside, now outside. For David White and his family, there is almost nothing left.
It's just a void that you cannot really describe. It's really a heart-throbbing situation where I wouldn't want anyone to go through with it.
And still, he considers himself lucky.
We're blessed because we left, but a lot of people did not leave, and some of them are not with us anymore.
Ivan is already the deadliest storm to hit the U.S. in 5 years. And 2 days later, the search for survivors continues. Hundreds of rescue workers and canine units combing through the hardest hit areas, knowing that more than 24 people are still missing. For others, surviving means doing what they can to get back to normal.
As long as we can get ice to keep our food good, we'll be all right.
We got food and water!
Relief agencies are supplying victims with the essentials: shelter, food, water, and ice. In places, gassing up means a 2.5-hour wait.
Power, roads, water are the first priority in a disaster like this.
But getting around is difficult, and getting power may still be weeks away. However, most people here know things could be worse, and there is probably somebody who lost more than they did. Unsafe to return to. A lot of people here say at this point they don't want to. People in this neighborhood have decided to cut their losses now and move away. Live in Perdido Key, Florida, I'm Kristen Dahlgren. Back to you.
Now this video is seen around the world. Divers recovered the body of a truck driver. The victim is identified as 46-year-old Roberto Molina Alvarado from Donna, Texas. Florida Highway Patrol says Alvardo's truck had apparently stopped on Escambia Bay Bridge when the structure collapsed. No other vehicles have been found. The cab of the truck tore off and fell into the bay. Santa Rosa County authorities are trying to find out if anyone else may have gone into the bay. Here's the death toll number for Ivan so far: 43 total. There are 16 deaths reported in Florida and 5 in Alabama.
Some communities north of Mobile suffered even more extensive damage than Mobile County because they were positioned on the east end of the storm. Yesterday, NBC 15's Bruce Mildwerf toured one of the hardest hit inland areas, Escambia County, Alabama.
In Atmore, Alabama, like many small communities, it's going to be a long road ahead to clean up the path of destruction.
Just in shock over it all. You can't imagine what it's like coming home with something like this.
Neighborhoods look more like war zones. Telephone poles knocked over. Trees snapped like toothpicks are everywhere. Many homes have roof damage, some more than others. This one completely smothered by dozens of oak trees.
It's hard to see the house. There is a house there, though.
And somewhere back there was a garage.
You can't even tell it was there. It's gone.
Church steeples ripped off. Through scraps of metal, you can see people waiting outside the Alpha Insurance office. Down power lines still pose a hazard. Most downtown businesses ruined, if not destroyed. Windows blown out, concrete buildings toppled over.
We've got quite a bit of damage on the roof.
Edith and Don Beans have owned their downtown business for 10 years.
Our awning was taken off all the way around, and our front windows blew in.
The Zinn family deciding to first attack the outside. not knowing where to even start on the inside.
It was raining inside our apartment. It was in the kitchen, it was in the bedroom, the main part was over the doorway. I mean, it was very, very scary.
Here in Escambia County, Alabama, I'm told 100% of the people living here don't have power. Most don't even have water. And so far today, hundreds have lined up to receive disaster relief aid from the American Red Cross.
It's real important because right now we don't have nothing to eat and we out of power and we really need ice.
Gas in the area hard to come by. At this station, long lines and short fuses. At least one man was arrested.
They was cutting in line, and so people was getting so fierce that they was pulling guns on them.
With the governor and other elected officials surveying the damage from the air, neighbors are coming together on the ground, counting the number of trees and their blessings.
And nobody got hurt. I'm grateful for all that. It's a long time going to be getting over it. I think everybody's in shock.
The people in this small rural town are somehow able to focus on what they do have, not necessarily on what they don't. In Escambia County, Alabama, Bruce Mildorf, NBC 15 News.
Now, we just spoke with the Escambia County EMA director. He tells us 100% of the county remains without power, and no more than 5% of the area will have electricity by this evening.
Here's the latest on school and college schedules. As of now, Mobile and Baldwin County public schools are closed until further notice. Don't expect to return back on Monday. Cottage Hill Baptist School will open Monday. Bishop State Community College also opening Monday, provided that power is restored. University of South Alabama opens Monday on the main campus, Baldwin County campus, and Spring Hill Avenue campus. And at Spring Hill College, classes will resume Monday night. Faulkner State Community College full-time employees are asked to report to work Monday. Classes will resume on Tuesday. And the dormitories on the University of Mobile and the Alabama School of Math and Science will reopen Tuesday. Classes resume Wednesday at both places. Also, most branches of the Mobile Public Library will reopen Monday. The main library on Government Street is still without power. It is not known whether that branch will reopen. A reminder of some road closings. The following roads remain closed today. Highway 180 from Fort Morgan to Highway 59. Highway 59 from the Intercoastal Waterway to Highway 182. Also in Baldwin County, all of Highway 182 and Highway 161. And in Mobile County, Highway 193 from Dolphin Island to Highway 188. Interstate 10 east and westbound from Loxley was reopened this afternoon. However, you're not asked to return to Florida unless it is an absolute emergency. Authorities tell us the I-10 bridge across Escambia Bay is tentatively set to reopen at least some lanes by October 11th. Here are some numbers to call for road closure updates in Florida. First, the FEMA hotline is 1-800-342-3557. Another number for road closure specific to Northwest Florida is 1-888-638-0250, extension 637. Mike?
With electricity out, many people are trying to locate ice, water, and meals. Today, people lined up at the Mobile Civic Center, one of the several sites scheduled to give out those things. And we've just gotten late word that right there at the Mobile Civic Center, there is plenty of ice right now, and there are no lines. So if you need that, the Mobile Civic Center is a place to be. 9 trucks were in place this morning with more than 60,000 pounds of ice for each truck. Each car was limited to 4 bags of ice. Here's a list of some of the other distribution sites in Mobile County. Saraland Kmart, Pritchard Stadium, McDavid Jones School, Mount Vernon Pavilion, Shaw High School, also Moffett at Forest Hill, MGM High School, that's Mary G. Montgomery High School in Sims, Dolphin Island City Hall, Mobile Greyhound Park, and in Bayou La Battery, the Food Tiger. We'll be back in just a minute.
NBC Premiere Monday starts with an all-new Fear Factor. All we have to say about this stunt, bring in the eels. Next, an all-new Las Vegas. John Lovitz guest stars as a not-so-secret admirer.
I have come here to woo you.
Then Heather Locklear and Blair Underwood in an all-new LAX. Critics rave never a dull moment.
Let's go.
And Heather is sexy as ever. Fear Factor, Las Vegas and LAX, NBC Premiere Monday. When you see news breaking on the Gulf Coast, dial 602-1558 or star 15 on your singular wireless phone.
Hyundai Initial Quality is winning people over. The Hyundai Sonata was just named the highest-ranked entry midsize car in Initial Quality by J.D. Power & Associates. That dedication to Initial Quality lets Hyundai offer America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. And the feature-packed Hyundai Sonata starts for as little as $13,594. So don't buy another sedan before you check out the highest-ranked Hyundai Sonata. Hyundai, win. Get a 2004 Sonata with up to $3,000 cash back or 0% APR.
We had 4 or 5 trailers burned.
I don't know if I even have a home.
It's just hard to imagine this could happen.
I was surprised and shocked for really the extent of some of the devastation I saw.
I kind of relate this to Hurricane Camille.
Every American has their dream.
Your brother is over there fighting in that war.
Every generation has its conflict.
Hell no, we won't go!
Every decade has its fight.
Get out! Get out! Start a revolution! Start a revolution!
Sundays after the Olympics, the revolution is just beginning.
Get out!
American Dreams returns Sunday, September 26th on NBC.
NBC 15 and News Radio 710 WPMI. Mobile source for news.
Alabama Power continuing to restore power. As of this afternoon, more than 155,000 customers in Mobile County remain without electricity, more than 400,000 statewide. In Baldwin County, more than 42,000 customers still don't have power. Baldwin EMC is asking people who have their electricity restored to leave their porch lights on to signal that they do have electricity.
Hurricane Ivan putting a curb on trash and garbage service, so some folks spent the day getting rid of leftovers. People pulled up to this collection site today at the Medal of Honor Park in Mobile to dump trash and garbage. This was just one of several sites set up around Mobile, but don't go there now. They shut down at 5 tonight. Regular garbage collection resumes on Monday. When you do remove debris, there are several things you need to keep in mind. Separate things such as trees and limbs from metal or plastics. Place debris at a public right-of-way. This includes people living on private roads as well. And don't cover up fire hydrants or mailboxes. And definitely don't mix in your household garbage.
Curfews will remain in effect for tonight in Mobile County. A curfew is in effect from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. That includes the city of Mobile. In Pritchard from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. In Dauphin Island from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. If you live in an unincorporated area south of Interstate 10 in Baldwin County, your curfew begins at 8 p.m. and ends at 6 a.m., the same time for Bay Minette. There's no curfew in effect in Daphne or Foley. Loxley and Orange Beach curfews are from dusk until dawn, and in Okaloosa County from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m.
A beautiful Saturday along the Gulf Coast today. Close to home, it was one warm afternoon. As you can see, our temperature is slightly above normal for this day. We'll take a look at the forecast coming up next.
Your car's ready. You're going to love it. Is your old stuff good enough for your new car? Is your old cut-rate car insurance company? Time to move up to State Farm.
See your local State Farm agent for all your insurance and financial services needs.
Get the right coverage at a price that fits. Life gets better. Shouldn't your car insurance company?
At the Dodge Model Year-End 10 event, things are moving fast. Come in now to get huge deals on the best selection of the remaining 2004 Dodges. Grab the tough Dodge Ram 1500 Quad Cab with 0% financing plus $2,500 in bonus cash for a total savings of up to $8,100. Or grab huge cash allowances on the rugged Dakota or the roomy Durango, plus our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So hurry in for the best selection of 04s during the Dodge Model Year-End 10 event.
1 puff, 7 puffs, 39, 74, 218.
Introducing new Glade Wisp, the first automatic home air freshener you can actually see working.
245, 576, 698.
Glade Wisp delivers a puff of fragrance automatically.
906.
And unlike other air fresheners that fade, the last puff smells as great as the first.
1,000.
Always working to keep your home smelling fresh. New Glade Wisp. The proof is in the puff.
2003.
SC Johnson, a family company.
I'm a 4-truck man. That's all I drive.
I ain't got no boundaries, I don't compromise. Ain't no doubt my king of the mountains built for tough.
During truck season, your King of the Mountain comes with clearance cash, cashback, and a no-charge tow-and-go package for $57.45 in total savings on Super Cab. And on Super Crew, the package savings, clearance cash, and cashback amounts to $52.45 in total savings. See your Southern Ford dealer today.
Welcome back, everybody. Darwin Singleton has been touring Baldwin County today from the air in a plane, and I understand it's been quite a rough ride. He has just returned back from Baldwin County and jumped right on the set to give us an idea of what you saw.
Yeah, I apologize for my appearance, but I imagine a lot of you are dealing with the same thing, last-minute emergencies and trying to make things work, and everybody's doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing in the media as well. Today we went up in a plane. And this is going to be some raw, unedited video. And we were in a biplane, believe it or not, and it was a little rough up there. But this is near the state park. That's the beach highway, folks. It's been breached. There's a lagoon, of course, it runs parallel with the beach, and that is now separating Pleasure Island right there. And then you see the road picks up. That's near the state park. Once again, this is unedited video, and you see the sand across the highway. It was a rough ride. It looked very nice today, but once you got up in the air, it was very rough. There you go. So we'll have this edited by 10 o'clock, but we just wanted to rush this on the air and get it onto it. Makes us a little seasick to see it here, but this is an idea of some of the destruction you're seeing. Some of the older buildings lasted pretty well, but then you see some parking structures, some condos that really took a beating. This by far is not the best video we have to offer you, but it gives you an idea as quickly as we could get it on from getting back today of some of the destruction and a lot of the individual homes. Sorry about that. Okay, now like I said, we're in a biplane. This is an open cockpit plane. We'll show you the plane and interview the pilot later on, but this is actually me trying to keep down my lunch. And, oh, by the way, I didn't have lunch, Mike.
Well, it's probably a good thing that you didn't.
Here's another thing. You cannot get on the beach at Gulf Shores right now. They are still limiting access, and you can see why. And once again, we'll have better video for you at 10 o'clock tonight. But large condos. Now, we did check out some condos in Orange Beach, which Peter Albrecht will show you in just a few minutes, that actually had some of their foundations washed out under them, some homes destroyed. Once again, we want you to tune in tonight at 10 o'clock when we've had a chance to edit the video and get some of the more shaky elements out of it, and we'll interview the pilot. He's flown about 5 times over the beach to show you some of the things that he's noticed as well. So once again, we apologize for the quality of the video. It's just where the tape landed when we got it in the machine.
You got to do what you got to do.
And so we're going to go and recollect ourselves here and watch tonight at 10 o'clock for a little bit better view of what Orange Beach looks like now. And it's not pretty, I'll tell you that. Okay. Roads are closed, and you won't be able to get down there for a couple of days.
Now, we're also going to be doing updates as well, so we're probably going to try to finish
on the hour.
On the hour.
Okay, we'll get started
at 9. So we're going to get it on a little bit earlier than 10, but certainly have a full wrap at 10 o'clock.
We'll get started editing on it right now.
Okay, thanks a lot, Darwin. Let's go ahead and join Kelly with weather.
On NBC 15 with meteorologist Kelly Foster.
And good evening, everyone. Here's a quick look of the Sky Tracker. Notice no rain activity to report today. A beautiful Saturday across the area. 84 degrees right now in Mobile as well as Pascagoula. 83 in Pensacola. Your winds are now pushing in from the north at about 11 miles per hour, averaging around 10 miles per hour really throughout much of the coastal areas. That's going to be the trend throughout the weekend. A northerly wind flow under partly cloudy skies. And we're going to take a look at what's happening now along the Baldwin County and Escambia County beaches. Temperatures right now holding at about 84 degrees for Orange Beach, 83 for Gulf Breeze, 83 for Pensacola as well as Alberta. And this is, of course, as Darwin was showing you, very damaged due to Hurricane Ivan. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather computer, and we're going to show you Tropical Storm Jean, located about 45 miles south of the southeastern Bahamas. And there is also another hurricane out there, Hurricane Carl. The big deal with that, though, the good news actually, it's no threat to land. Let's go ahead and give you the latest coordinates on Tropical Storm Jean, 22.0 north, 72.3 west, moving now towards the north-northwest at 7. Sustained winds at 45 with gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And take a look at this track. pushing it once again away from land. We hope that that holds true. Also, Hurricane Carl, no threat to land, about 1,000 miles west of the Cape Verde Islands, 15.9 north, 40.2 west, moving west-northwest at 12. Sustained winds are at 110. Outside, it's 89 degrees, the dew point at 62. Hey, the humidity's not bad, only at 40%. It feels good out there. Those northerly winds moving in right in the city at 14 miles per hour. Here's a look at Ivan, and at this point, we've seen the last advisory on Ivan, located about 60 miles east-northeast of Norfolk, Virginia, expected to push off the Atlantic coast sometime this afternoon. Check this out. No cloud cover across the area. We've got high pressure, which means sinking air, wall-to-wall sunshine today, and that northerly wind flow is going to stay with us as we begin the day on Sunday. Low temperatures in the low 60s. It's going to be a very comfortable start to your day on Sunday. By the afternoon, temperature reaching in the mid-80s with lots of sunshine. 63 will be the low tonight in Mobile, 65 at Pascagoula, 64 for Pensacola. High temperatures really averaging in the mid-80s all along the coastal areas. Overnight, though, it's going to be a little bit cooler than we've seen the past couple of nights under mostly clear skies. High tomorrow for Sunday, reaching 85, a tad cooler than it was today. And a look at the 5-day forecast really shows nice weather, possibility of scattered showers by Tuesday through the end of the week.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. Now, Peter Albrecht joins us. He was on that same track with Darwin Singleton. He's just arrived back from the Orange Beach area. What did you find out there, Pete?
Well, Mike, it's just so disheartening driving through there today. Not many people down there yet, and this is just some of the video we had back. That's Highway 182. Pretty much just military vehicles, road graders, equipment trucks, and as you drive along, that's the kind of thing you see, just all sorts of debris on the side of the road. Power lines all down on the side of the road, roofs blown off of condominiums. That is on the north side of the highway. And as we travel farther east, this is a typical type scene here, Mike. And you go in and you see sides of these high-rise condos, and certain units are destroyed, and then the unit right next to it might have made it. This is Zeke's Marina. It looks bad, but most of the boats in there made it. Some of the boat owners right there. Just a few work crews in there removing some of the debris so people can get in and check out their property. There was one condo right on the beach near the Perdido Beach Resort that was totally destroyed. That's a goner. That house, the top half of it, is destroyed as well, as is that house will have to be demolished. And there's a swimming pool, what you're looking at right there. That's the swimming pool at a condo, and all of the erosion there along the side of what used to be the swimming pool. So that's just some of the video we were able to get back for you, and we'll have more of that tonight at 10 o'clock.
Okay, also, I know that they're letting some people back on.
Some people back on. People who live on Canal Road, almost up to now 161, where it tees in there. They're trying to get it where the folks on up to Marina Road can get in. As far as we go beyond that, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Monday, people are lined up there at the toll bridge on the Foley Beach Express who haven't been let in, and a lot of them look like they're just going to camp out until they can get through.
Yeah, just slowly but surely letting them in when it's safe enough. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay,
appreciate
Mike.
it. We're going to have sports next. There's a pretty big game coming up. If you hadn't heard about it, we'll have a little bit on that.
Hey, what is it?
I realize I love you, but as long as you're with Jessica, there can never be anything between us.
Cassie, there's no need to cry. Besides, I've got really great news.
You're leaving Jessica.
No. I just saved a load of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. I saved. I thought that meant something to you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
So there you have it. Sing us a song. Wear your hat. That's why I got my hat on. how do you like my hat?
On over your head.
That's work!
Southern Link wants you prepared for severe weather. To keep your family safe, check your insurance coverage. Flood damage is not usually covered by homeowners insurance. To learn more about protecting your home and family from severe weather damage, log on to WPMI.com and visit the Hurricane Center on our weather page.
Catch the McConnell Automotive Friday Night Blitz every Friday night at 10:15 on WPMI NBC 15. If you don't make it home in time, catch it on the sports section on WPMI.com the entire season. Brought to you by Encore Rehab, the Atwell Agency, and the Freezer.
NBC 15 Sports is brought to you by McConnell Pontiac GMC. Our name means a great deal. Now, NBC 15 Sports with Brian Colleran.
The biggest college football game in the nation this week, without a doubt, the Tiger Fest. Auburn and LSU still on the field right now. We're late in the fourth quarter. LSU with a 9-3 lead. We can't show you the highlights. Pat and Ron are on the plains. A complete wrap-up from Jordan Hare tonight at 10 o'clock. Alabama will host Western Carolina at the top of the hour. The game is on pay-per-view. You can see the replay tonight at 11 on WJTC. The Crimson Tide could be off to their first 3-0 start since Coach Stallings' last season. This game tonight might end up a blowout, but the Tide players aren't going in with that attitude.
You know, get it in our young guys' mind that this isn't just a freebie game. You know, we have to get better, and I'm sure they're going to come in here expecting to win.
No way Ole Miss starts the post-Eli era 0-3. The Rebels and Vandy in Oxford. Vandy's Jay Cutler to Eric Davis. Vandy had a 13-point lead in the second half of this game. Ole Miss scores the next 13 points, forces overtime. Jonathan Nichols, that's good. Ole Miss 26-23 in overtime. Marshall and Georgia, the third-ranked Bulldogs hosting the Herd. The Herd couldn't stop Michael Cooper. Only touchdown of the game. Bulldogs hang on. The final score 13-3. Another Mobilian in the baseball record books. Jake Peavy served up Barry Bonds' 700th career home run last night in San Francisco. And John Lieber, who calls Mobile home, on the mound had a no-hitter until the 7th inning. A-Rod helps out with a 3-run home run right here. And the Yankees go on to beat their hated rival, the Red Sox. The final score 14-4.
Okay, we'll be right back.
In Alabama, there's family time, and then there's family time well spent. Moments that turn into memories instead of afterthoughts. Conversations that are more meaningful than deciding what movie to rent. Discover hunting in Alabama. Chances are you'll get in touch with a lot more than just nature. To get started, visit OutdoorAlabama.com. Outdoor Alabama. Share the wonder.
The good news. The Honda Pilot, the CR-V, and the Element are each a leader in their class for fuel efficiency. More good news. There are some incredible deals to be made on all remaining 2004 models. Now here's the bad news. It seems the good news is working and supplies are limited, so don't wait too long to take advantage of the, good news. Now lease a Honda Pilot EX for $259 a month for 36 months.
Now for the latest on cleanup and restoration efforts from Ivan, keep it tuned right here to NBC 15 and our sister station WJTC UPN 44.
Now if you aren't listening on the radio, you can get updates on any Storm Alert Network radio station listed on your screen, or you can go to our website, WPMI.com. And that's all for NBC 15 News at 5. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
We've got scheduled updates on the hour beginning tonight at 7 o'clock if they're not needed sooner, so stay tuned.
35 years ago, American astronauts walked on the moon. NASA's Stennis Space Center in Mississippi tested the moon rocket's gigantic engines. Come to Stenosphere to see a moon rock, a rocket engine, and the stands where they were test fired. My grandma said they would shake her whole house.